You're broken, and here's why. Before I get into the video, I noticed that most of you aren't subscribed. It'd be greatly appreciated if you did subscribe to the channel. You know, any support helps. We're trying to build something big here, and let's get right into it. This video doesn't have a script. It's just a yap session, and it's a yap session about how we're all a little broken on the inside. It's something that I thought about over the past few days, weeks, from my own perspective. And that's why the first part of this video, I'm going to be talking about from a man's perspective about how we're broken inside. Throughout history, and especially in the modern age, we're just taught to, growing up as men, like, suck it up, you know, keep it pushing. We hold a lot of stuff on the inside and we don't reveal it because, I mean, who really cares about a man's feelings? Not saying that you personally don't, whoever you may be, but that's usually how it is. Which leads to the S word, people offing themselves, as in men offing themselves, being at record highs. The ages of 19 to 30 in America, the S rate is at a record high because young men simply feel lonely and broken on the inside and don't know what to do with themselves at this age. So they'll simply off themselves, which is really sad when you think about it. And it really reveals a deeper issue, how broken that people really are on the inside, to the point where they feel like people don't care so much to where they feel like that's the only option. And as a young man myself, I could definitely relate, because a lot of times you just feel like you're alone. You feel like if you share your emotions with people, they're just gonna tell you, suck it up, you a man, like, get it going. Even though that's not necessarily the case, it's programmed into us to think that that's how we were raised, especially if you come from minority cultures like Caribbean cultures, Southern Black culture, Hispanic cultures, Middle Eastern cultures. It's just suck it up and keep it pushing. And so that leads to the pandemic that we have, the epidemic that we have of record high S rates. I also want to get to the perspective of a woman, because this isn't a video just about men now. More than we want to admit, there are a lot of women, young women, middle age, or whatever you may say, any age group, that have experienced certain assaults happening to them at a young age, and they were forced to, or never even had the I wouldn't say the audacity, but the wherewithal to speak up about it because it scarred them so much. They were told to keep quiet. And these experiences, a lot of the time, come from family members, right? And that's not the only reason why women be broken, all right? For example, I have someone I know who's a woman, and they got cheated on back to back to back times. 3 times. They're a great person. But that will lead to someone thinking, she thought or thinks like, oh, I've got to be the issue, right? Even though she's not the issue. I mean, it depends on who you encounter in your life, but that would break a person. That would leave someone broken, because it feels like, what am I doing wrong at that point? And that's something that resonates with a lot of us. Like, what am I doing wrong? Whether it's romantically, financially, etc. And I'll dive deeper into that. Getting deeper into that topic about what am I doing wrong, it really is based a lot on social pressures, especially social media. You'll have friends that will convince you that you're boring or not gnarly enough, or you should go over there, drink boba tea, or be cool like the rest of everyone, quote unquote cool. And it leans on us, it weighs on us, because trying to fit in is a big issue that we have in our society. I say don't try to fit in, be yourself. Being yourself is the best thing for your mental health, because trying to fit in and then finding out that you don't actually fit in will lead to you being broken. I know this because I experienced it myself. I try to fit in, I try to go out to parties and all that stuff. I'm not really a party person. I'm more of a homebody, if I'm gonna be honest. And I completely understand why people try to be someone that they're not, but be yourself. That's the key. Well, I wouldn't say the key, but that's one of the keys to alleviating how broken you are on the inside. Another key is just being open with like your close friends and stuff like that. about the issues that you have going on. I learned that the hard way. I started talking to my friends about, certain things that's going on in my life, or I'm feeling depressed here, or I don't feel too well. Mental health is important, and using your outlets, as in your close friends. Hopefully you have some. If you don't, I'd say seek professional help. But my point is using your outlets in order to express the issues that you're going through, why you're broken, why there's an issue here, this, that, and the third, right? I say this because it will help. Expressing yourself helps, which leads to my next point. The next point is to attempt. It's not always possible because there are certain things you can't move past, but attempt to allow those things that has broken you and snapped you mentally and on the inside, and build up upon them. Use it as motivation, regardless of what happened. I don't know everyone's personal situations, but use the negative experiences in the past of what may have happened and try to allow it to build up on allow it to build your character. People call it character development. That's what people call it. I had my grandparents from my mom's side of the family. Both of them passed away in back-to-back years. I grew up with those grandparents. I lived with those grandparents, and it was very hard. Nowadays, I use them as motivation as to what would they want me to do. Would they want me to sit here and dwell on them for the rest of my life and let it hold me back? Or I could dwell and mourn at the same time while allowing their passing to be motivation for me to do better. That's what they would have wanted, especially my granddad. This is what they would have wanted. In certain situations, either express yourself or attempt to, and it's not really that easy. That's what I'm saying, if you're able to, and allow it and build up off of it. Because one thing I do notice is that dwelling on the past will only lead to your downfall. If you keep on thinking about yourself in the past tense, and not allow yourself to grow personally, you're not going to end up getting anywhere in life. And I guess that'll lead into my final point, or I guess my conclusion of the video, if you want to say that. It's okay. Admit it. You're a little broken on the inside. This is a safe space. I'm here to resonate with you. I'm not here to bash you for it, because I'm broken too. We're all broken a little bit. Whether it's because of something that happened in our past that broke us, or something that's going on right now in the present with the geopolitics, people losing their jobs because of AI, or peer pressure from the outside, from your friends or whatever groups you may be a part, to try to fit in. You don't always have to fit in. Be yourself. If there is a will, there is a way. I could be a broken man. I could be a shattered man. I could even be broken in half. But if there is a will, there is a way. Never give up. If God permits it, there is a way. Always. You can prosper. Use what broke you in the past or right now in order to build up upon it and get better. Use it as motivation. It's not always that easy to confide in other people and tell them about your potentially negative experiences. It's part of the human experience, unfortunately, especially in 2025. So if you're broken, it's okay. We resonate with you. We are here for you. We are all in this together, especially us young adults. At the end of the day, it's normal to be broken. That's my video for today. I really wanted to talk about it because it's something that I've been thinking about as of late. Pent up emotion, struggling to communicate in terms of my emotions. Just the normal things that a young person in America in 2025 is thinking about. And I hope some of you do resonate with this video, because it goes for all age groups. We are all broken in a way. Nothing is ever all sunshine and rainbows in life. That's not true. Even if you come up stupid rich in this world, even rich people go through things. So at the end of the day, this is a video to relate, not a video to make a point or make an opinionated. It's relating to people. Thanks for watching. Time to go into the outro. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. Whoops, I hit my mic. As always, likes, comment, share, subscribe. I hope this is a topic that y'all are interested in watching. If you made it to the end of the video, Any type of love is much appreciated. We're small right now. We're trying to build something big. Overall, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Caleb, out.